Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Matt here. Welcome to my channel. This is my first ever video I'm gonna be uploading to YouTube, so I don't know how well this will do, but basically I'm gonna be taking down the Mayhem on taking sorry, cut the bleep. I'm going to be doing the takedown on Mayhem 4. Alright? I've completed this many times in the past. The takedown's been out for ages now, so it's nothing new. I'm just going to be showcasing my build, and yeah, stay tuned. Alright guys, let me show you my build and gear that I'm rocking with. So, I'm going to go to the skill tree first. If you want to screenshot this, go ahead. So this is the blue tree, red tree, green tree. Remnant, I've chosen to add Remnant into this build just because, wait, let me read this for you. When Amara kills an enemy with a gun or action skill, she creates a homing projectile that seeks out a new enemy, dealing her action skill elemental damage. Any overkill damage is added to the projectile's damage. So basically, if I kill an enemy, a floating orb goes out and seeks a new enemy to attack. Which, with my build, I'm going to be focusing on shock. As you can see on the right, the fist with the thunderbolts out. You can change it to corrosive or fire, but I've chosen to do electricity just because most enemies have shields, so the orbs will go out and take most of their shields down. Okay, let's get these geezers over here. Right, so that's out of the way. Let me show you the gear that I'm rocking with. I just want to mention that this build is not focused on DPS as well, damage per second. Sorry, it's focused on rush stacks just because I'm using the Ineffable Pearl of Knowledge. Jeez, that was hard to pronounce. Right, so stack damage increase 90%. Consecutive hits grants 1% increased damage per hit up to 15 times. At maximum stacks, add an additional 90% damage increase. Alright, so with this artifact, I highly suggest using a Phaserker class mod. This one I have extra points in Anima and Conflux, so on action skill used, Amara gains her max rush stack count, but they decay over time. Amara gains 3% weapon damage and 10% action skill cooldown rate based on the number of rush stacks. Max rush stacks plus 5. Okay, so let me showcase this for you. So as you guys know, Amara can fake grasp, so you don't have to physically grasp an enemy to activate her passive. So as you can see at the bottom of the screen, 47, it goes all the way to 99. Alright, so now I have max rush stacks, which will give me bonuses on action skill cooldown rate and weapon damage. Right, and yeah, so I got that out of the way. Now this is the gear I'm using. Like I said earlier, this build is not focused on DPS, it's more of an all-round build. So I'm using the Star Helix on action skill, and the next two magazines will have 50% bonus radiation damage. This gun's really good because it can handle enemies' armor pretty well, which I will showcase later on. Now this gun, the recursion, this gun's really good because with this build, when I phase grasp an enemy, enemies around the phase grasped enemy get chained. They link up all into balls. So like when I shoot the phase grasp enemy, the recursion will then cause a chain effect, so frisbee around, it'll shoot a frisbee and it'll basically reflect on each of the enemies, causing all of them to die basically, if that makes sense. And the lob, I'm using this as second wind, and the hell shock, this is gonna be my when I get up to the what is it, the three troopers, I forgot their name, I don't know what it is. But yeah, now the shield I'm using is a stopgap. I could choose another element, but you know, it doesn't really matter. This is probably my best one. I've chosen this one because on action skill end, gain 50% bonus shock damage with weapons for 10 seconds, alright? So after I phase grasp an enemy, I get extra shock damage. So this will be good for the start all the way near to the end of the takedown, just because most of the enemies have shields on them. Okay, now, assuming that we've taken the shields off the enemies, on action skill end, gain 50% bonus incendiary damage with weapons. So after I phase grasp, I gain extra fire damage. So once the shield's taken off the enemy, the fire will then take its turn. Yo guys, as you can see, we've made it to the takedown. Jeez, there's a chicken dancing.
No, it's not a chicken, it's me.
Oh, what's your name? You look like you have orange hair.
My name's Ross. Check me out on Twitch at Ginger Gamer Ross. We're about to do the takedown.
Nice.
Mayhem
Right.
for takedown.
So as I explained in my build, I'm gonna get my ACs ready. So
Your what ready?
action skill end.
Ah, you got that Borderlands lingo, don't you? That's right.
Okay.
We did it last night as well, so if you're watching, follow, because we make heaps of Borderlands 3, Borderlands 2, FIFA, Call of Duty content. Pinata right here.
Really?
Yeah, Pinata here.
Right. As you guys saw, the recursion has a frisbee effect, so when there's enemies when there's enemies nearby, it ricochets and hits them, so I highly suggest using this for the build. Or using Ricochet Amara, it depends what you're running with, but as you guys probably know, the takedown's been out for a couple months now, so when you take out the top 3 special ops on the top, up here the front gate opens, so just walk straight in. Trust me, I'm gonna one-shot the Kraken.
Yeah, true. Wait, so you have to get 15s? Yeah. I mean, even if it takes like 6 months, I would be pretty happy. Let's just go down. Which one?
Oh yeah, your stream's up. Forgot. Okay, take him out for me, please. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna present to you the Kraken Destroyer. Hold up, watch this, watch this. So we're gonna tie the bind the Kraken, shoot our recursion. Boom! Someone went down again, jeez.
He didn't even get in. He didn't even get
Get out the gate.
Can you believe it?
Yeah. Just a little warning, guys. The screen's gonna freeze a bit because this thing's damaged, mate.
Watch this. Oh. Sorry about that. I'm not putting this on YouTube, dude. It's so bad. I can't stream it. I can't record it, dude. Why not? We've already stuffed up. I didn't say all the good things and shit.
Sick drafter over there.
Sicker drifter.
Oh, good damage.
Okay, later, I'll actually take it seriously. I just wanna make sure. This is for fun right now. Like, later.
We got a Hilder. More like Hill gone. Get out of here.
Destroy.
Oh shit, another trucker.
Dude, which bubble are you shooting to, like, deal damage to all of them? Because I don't see the green one anymore.
No, I try to aim for the biggest target in the middle.
But does it damage all of them?
Yeah. So if there was like a badass ratch and I got the tiny ratch, it would only deal a little bit after because the ratch would die straight away.
Yo there.
Sorry, Sigrifter. Sorry, Hilda. Let me punch you out. Dude, we're getting good at this.
Shall we?
Yeah. Recursion time.
It's crazy how famous Amar's got, and he didn't ever like reveal his face or anything.
Hmm.
Jack. I could see where he was from, and then he told you. Yeah, he knows. Jesus.
Let me check this stream real quick.
I got you. Oh, leave this to me. Look at that thing. Josh, watch this. I didn't get the badass. Let's see what we got. Yeah. Holy shit, just write that down. Can't save that. It's just like Amara, you're killing it. Let's see. Is it a Cutsman? Oh. I'm good.
Dude, remember when we used to have trouble on this? It's so easy, man.
Imagine if we both had Amara, dude. Not saying yours is bad, I'm just saying, like, it's so sick. Yeah. Surely make like a bloody corrosive health shot or something. That'd be so sick. Yeah. It didn't.
Imagine shock and corrosive. Oh my days.
Be the ultimate one.
Yeah. And with the gold roll to AS. Ooh, chicken nuggets. Just ate those battle wolves up.
Oh, chicken nuggets would slap, right?
I'm getting hit. From where? Yeah.
It looks so sick. I was watching a guy and he got raided.
Wait, let me say nothing better than a partner like helping you take down a boss. Right, guys, without further ado, let's get this show onto the road. On the road. Okay, let me get my ACs going. Quickly get the rush stacks up to max, and then we'll up it. Alright, let's do this. We'll go for the bottom half first, eh? Let's... Vamos!
Vamos!
Let me get the Tyler behind. Nice hell shock, dude.
Oh, already stuck up. Need my rush stacks up, dude. Okay. I'll get that shield. Oh, jeez, you're already on it. Okay, where the boy at? Nice.
Ooh, he doesn't like that Cutsman, I think. Looks like he's not immune to the corrosive.
Nah, he doesn't like it. It's not his favorite. Oh, I'm out of ammo. I'm out of ammo on all my guns.
Are you
Such a
serious?
big mistake, dude. I'm not used to it, dude. My old Mo's build, I didn't even have to buy ammo.
I got this, dude, don't worry. You got this. I do. Yeah, you do. Oh, you moved it, cheeky bugger. Whoever's watching, just trying to do their full takedown. You know what? Type something in the chat, type a song. I feel like I need to type a song. Whoever's watching, just any random song.
Get out of here, Woltan.
You destroyed it.
I'm good. Okay, let me get rid of this.
Where is he? I have to take down the park. Anyway, guys, that was the Wartan takedown. I don't know what happened to my teammate. I think he left halfway through. Let me explain. I ran out of ammo because my last nose build, I never had to like reload. So to buy ammo, it's cheating. It's a new mistake. Never make it. Get you and your teammate killed in the full takedown. You never want that. It's true.
There we go. Let's see what we got.